Good evening, Canada. We are back with our new episode of Voice of Canada. Before we start our this week's show, I would like to wish all Canadians and all Indians a very happy Halloween and a very Shubh Diwali Mubarak. We are back here this week with a very, very dynamic lady, Upinder Pinky Dillon.
Thank you.
Welcome to our show. Your host, Asphandiar Wadiwalla, and my charming co-host, Cindy Young, is here with you for this episode. So, Pinky, just inform our viewers your name and your qualifications. That's all.
Hi SP, thank you for having me here on
Pleasure.
Voice of
My
Canada.
pleasure.
Happy Diwali and happy Halloween to all of you. My name is Upinder Dillon, and my friends and family fondly call me Pinky. I hail from beautiful Oakville, Ontario, and I'm blessed to enjoy stunning view of lakes from my
Ontario.
house and near downtown.
You're lucky.
It's wonderful to call
Yes.
Oakville my home.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. It's a very beautiful city and it's a part of our GTHA.
Yeah, GTHA.
Go
yeah.
ahead, Cindy.
A warm welcome to all of our viewers of Voice of Canada, and a very warm welcome as well to Pinky for being on the show tonight. I'm Cindy Young, and I'm the co-host for this evening's show. A very special wish for a happy Diwali and a happy Halloween, everyone. So, Pinky, this is the first question. If you can inform us and our audience your qualifications and your practical experiences from back home in Delhi.
Thank you, Cindy, for the warm welcome. I'm delighted to share my background with the Voice of Canada's audience. Born and brought up in Delhi, India. I'm passionate, outgoing individual.
Compassionate, passionate, both.
And all of the above.
So I love to engage in the conversation on diverse topic and learn from each and every conversation. I hold dual master's degree. MCom,
very good.
Masters in Commerce, and MBA.
Very nice.
Masters
Very
in
congratulations.
Thank you.
Amazing. That's a
Masters
huge
in
thing.
Business Administration,
Yeah.
specialized in international marketing. And I assisted my dad in his labor law firm back in
Coming
India.
later on. We have
Okay.
asked you the questions.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So, Pinky, as we read from your bio, that you had done a very unique work also, which is quite known in India, the theatre artist.
Oh, yeah.
So, you used to perform in actual theatres, or even people have the road theatres also?
Yeah, it is very interesting to talk about theatre.
Because I have seen those in India.
Yeah.
The road theatres, people,
yeah.
they enjoy. It's an entertainment, yeah.
Wow.
Talented artists, they
Yeah.
perform show.
Like on the road.
Even in downtown
Yeah.
or Toronto also, you see near Dundas Square, there are artists who are performing on the road.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Those
it
are
is a
great
very
artists.
unique
Yeah.
concept, and I am very passionate about serving communities, and it led me to the theater where we spread awareness on social issues like women empowerment, equality, education,
Various
child
information,
rape.
awareness.
Yeah,
And same thing is
Uh,
happening in London with the Speaker's Corner. Every Sunday, anybody can come and speak and say whatever you want.
yeah.
Yes,
So we
yeah.
used to do stage show as well, street show.
Street
And
show.
I remember that wearing blue
Fun.
kurta and black kurta and blue jeans and playing a skit on the street and spreading awareness about social causes.
Amazing.
And it is very interesting to see that your audience get engaged. You know, there is no
Mhm.
formal setup, no lights, no cameras, not even the mics. It is
Wow.
just, you know,
That's just to
actors.
show the talent
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is actors'
And-
energy and, you know,
and create
audience.
the awareness. The main purpose is to create awareness on various subjects
Absolutely.
which our
Yeah.
communities are facing.
Yeah, so you engage the audience, you impose changes, and you are raising crucial questions about it,
Right.
and community is getting engaged, and you are empowering awareness. You know, you are making them to think about these issues. So
Spreading awareness.
yeah, I really want to share one experience that we have a
Go ahead.
very
Go
important
slow,
and
yeah. To say.
yeah, we have a very popular street show named Dastak. You know, Dastak,
Dastak, I know.
knocking.
Knocking the door.
Yeah, so it
Okay.
is knocking on your, you know, thoughts.
That's the Urdu
basically.
word,
On your
dastak.
heart.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So there I was playing a skit. I was playing a victim of 6 years old who
Uh-huh.
was victim of a family
Wow.
rape, child
Yeah.
rape.
Yeah.
I was
Violence.
playing, yeah. So I was playing a small girl's role, 6
Right.
years old, and she is raped by her maternal uncle,
Wow.
who
so
offered her
that's
a chocolate, took her to the room, and just
Yeah.
raped her.
And
the
that's very
poor,
common, very common.
It's very common
It's
in
not
India.
only in developed but underdeveloped countries as well.
Yeah.
And the poor child,
So
she
yes,
doesn't know
Doesn't
what
know
to
at
say.
that age. Yeah, that age. Yeah. You
So-
are very vulnerable.
So
the
you are
child is.
engaging the community. You are forcing them to think
Yeah.
of
To
open
these
their
issues.
eyes, open their eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
real issues that are out
yeah,
there.
I actually learn in theater the power of storytelling and
Right.
community engagement.
Right.
It's really important.
Yes, and it's getting messages out.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah,
Number 4.
absolutely. Pinky, as you're pretty new to Canada, as you immigrated just 1 year ago
Yeah.
with your husband and your son, how would you like all Canadians, like the new Canadian way of life for you? Entirely new country,
New
different
culture,
culture.
so much
How did you
multiculturalism. India is a multicultural country, but not
Yeah.
like Canada.
Not like
Right.
Canada.
Canada is the largest multicultural country
Yes.
in the world,
In the world.
with
Yes.
192 nationalities,
Yeah.
40 faiths.
Yeah. Coming to Canada was an incredible journey. My husband, my son, and I love the way Canadian lives.
Very good.
It is a multiculturalism society, and culture communities are so friendly, and
Yes.
cities are so vibrant, and excellent education system.
Yes.
Amenities are so accessible. So we
Yeah.
are thoroughly enjoying Canada, its communities,
And God has
their
given
events
each and every resource to Canada.
to Canada.
It's so beautiful.
So beautiful. And communities are so helpful. Our transition
Yes.
was so easy. They are
Yeah.
always ready to help you, to support you. So we are really,
And that's the main thing.
that's the main thing.
is, yes.
And
That's why we say Canadians are compassionate people.
Yes.
they are,
They really
no
are.
no doubt about
that is a
it.
known
Right.
fact.
Yeah.
If you go to UK, it's entirely opposite.
Opposite.
Oh.
No, I'm telling you that coming entirely to a new country, new culture, and societies are so welcoming. They're always ready to support and help.
That's
So
really
transition
nice to
was-
hear.
Yeah, it was
Transition
very
is
smooth.
easy, and you start adopting
Yeah.
the new way of life,
Way of life.
your new country.
Yeah,
It's
we are
definitely
really
different.
excited
But just
about
tell
our
us,
new
we are
chapter.
talking about Canada. What made you decide to migrate to Canada?
I know
That
it
is
is.
one.
It is very interesting question. I think
Go ahead.
it was our
Give us
destiny.
a short story.
Actually, in the COVID, during the pandemic,
COVID, yeah.
there's no value of life in India. I'm very sorry
No,
to
India
say,
is a
but
big country with such a huge population.
population.
That's the issue, but still,
you
they
know,
are managing very well.
health facilities are, you have a lot of money, but then there's a lot of population with a lot of money, So,
Right.
healthcare facilities, basically they were not
Differ.
not able to cater
yeah.
this. So that made us think, it's better to move to Canada, which is more organized, have lots of opportunities, medical benefits are
Right.
better than India.
Education.
Education,
Good education
no
for
doubt,
your,
yeah.
for your son,
So
Yes.
it made us think, okay, let's start, filing papers and all. And then we applied for the PR. We got PR, and we are
But you are
here.
lucky
you
ke
are.
you applied during COVID and you got the
Yeah.
to come so fast. That I'm
Yeah.
very, very
Yeah.
surprised. But otherwise,
I am
the
too.
people are waiting for 8 to 10 years
Yes.
in line.
I know some that
Mm.
are, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
your
you're very
application was
lucky.
that strong that it was
Yes.
approved and you
Or you can say,
got the opportunity to
I
come.
am totally blessed.
You're
I think
blessed.
God is partial.
I said,
He is
huh?
always doing best
Why
for me.
Guruji helped you?
Why Guruji helped me everywhere,
Absolutely.
So when people ask me, you got your PR just in a year, and I'm like, yes.
I'm surprised myself hearing your story.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised because when you file a paper, you just forget first 5 years.
5
Yes.
years.
Generally, we tell people who wants to migrate to Canada, after filing, just think you have filed and sleep for 5 years.
I
Yes,
know.
yes.
SV, I really want to share one more thing
Go
with
ahead,
you.
go ahead.
That I applied for my parents' tourist visa to Canada, and I was
Uh-huh.
hearing a lot of stories. There is a lot of pendency and all. Can you believe, Cindy? I got it in 12 days.
Just
Wow.
imagine. Just imagine.
So,
you are lucky. You
I
have got a
am-
lucky charm. I would
Yes.
really say that you are a lucky girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Otherwise, that also takes quite a bit
It's
of a
amazing
time.
for you, though.
So
Yeah.
when are your parents coming?
Maybe next fall, because
Next
Canada
fall.
is
Fall,
the-
beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful.
Yes.
So I told my
Yes.
parents literally to come in fall,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that is the
So the
only
winter, maybe
time.
not so
Yeah.
much.
By that time, you all will be more settled. Your feet will be
Yeah.
firm in the
Fun,
ground.
Yeah.
And you will be able to make them enjoy more,
More,
and take
yeah.
care of them more.
I know.
Otherwise, you are in a very good locality. Don't leave that place. I know that place where you stay. It's a beautiful facing. She can see the lake also.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I enjoy my morning coffee.
Yes,
You know,
And it's a
enjoying
morning-
lake view
And
every
it's
morning.
a new building, the apartment, new condo building.
Sounds
Yeah.
fabulous.
Fabulous. Yeah.
Really
Wish you
nice.
hope and you enjoy your stay
Yes.
in Canada.
Thank you so
And
much,
Oakville.
SP. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I know I feel blessed to call Oakville my home. You know,
Yes, Oakville's
it's a-
beautiful.
Oakville and Canada, my home.
Canada,
Country
my
is
home.
Canada. Never
Yeah.
forget the country Canada.
Canada. I know.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Pinky, we also read that you were a very, very devoted daughter and a wife.
Yeah.
So you used to help your dad, and then currently you are helping your hubby.
Yeah.
So say one by one. First, talk about your dad, what he used to do, what kind of work he does, what kind of business he has, and what was your role.
Yeah. Growing up, seeing my son tirelessly fighting for labor's right and their wellness, it inspired me to join him in this journey. And we used to provide labor law consultancy to all SMEs, small, medium enterprises, and multinationals. And we used to do payroll for them, statutory compliance, and cover all the acts comes under the Ministry of Labor and Employment, governed by Government of India. And we used to do audit and inspection of their records also. So serving the labor community gives me immense satisfaction.
Sure.
Advocating for their
Because that is a big country, big, and it's an industrialized country.
industry.
It manufactures
Yeah,
everything.
and laborers are not aware of their rights, you know. So advocating for their rights, for their fair wages, benefits, and empowering them by spending awareness, you know, like
Sure.
I
how.
marvel at India's administration, how they govern
Yeah.
such a big country, because after China, India is the
It's very
second
large.
thickly populated. And
No doubt about
even
it,
when we
and-
do the research on India about COVID, they did
Yes.
very well.
They did well.
Believe me,
Yeah.
they did very well. Otherwise, it would have been a very huge loss of life,
Yes.
precious life. They
Yeah.
came out with their own vaccine.
Yeah.
I know they did.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then that was also was done in Pune by our Punawala family, a Zoroastrian family,
Oh wow.
who is the owner of
okay.
that pharmaceutical company.
Yeah.
Yes.
After COVID, he has become a multi-billionaire.
Wow.
Well,
No
of
wonder.
course.
No
No
wonder.
wonder.
Just
yeah.
go and see, because we are from the same community.
Yeah.
I know.
So we get the news. If you see his garage, you name the Porsche cars brand, and he has
Oh.
got. He's fond of cars.
Opportunity in disguise, Cindy.
So God even changed his life.
Yes.
Otherwise, if you see, thousands of people were without business, without
Yeah.
jobs.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
suffered COVID in the
hard
family,
times.
It was
and
a
very
terrible
hard
time.
times,
It's a
a very
terrible
very
time for
bad
everybody.
time.
Yeah.
But for some, it was a lottery.
Yeah, for some, obviously,
some.
this is opportunity in
Like
disguise.
man-
you
like the
know.
manufacturers, too big, Pfizer and other one.
Yeah.
They also made
Oh,
billions and
millions
billions
and
of,
millions,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
you know.
Yes.
So
But
we
it
will-
was terrible time.
yeah. So we'll be taking a short break, and we'll be with you soon. Welcome back after a short break in our weekly talk show, Voice of Canada. Your host Asphandiar Wadiwalla, my co-host Cindy Young, and a dynamic young lady who is full of good hopes and well wishes for Canada is Upinder Dillon, Urf Pinky. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
our show after our break.
Thank you.
You can
SP.
continue your answer. What was my last question about your dad's firm and,
Yeah.
and about your hubby's firm?
Yeah.
Both are quite different.
I know,
Yeah.
and it was very interesting. Continuing my dad legacy fueled my passion, and co-founding our company with my husband was an incredible journey. You know, seeing it, growing it from the scratch, doing marketing and PR, and having meaningful relationship were really rewarding. And it was very energizing to see it thriving, having its pan-India presence and serving top banks of India and financial institutions. It is well rewarding.
But even your parents are lucky to have such an interesting daughter
Thank
who
you.
was anxious to help as soon as
Absolutely.
she completed the education, or
Yes.
during she took up the challenge to help her dad
That's
in his
amazing.
business. And now tell us more
Yeah.
about your hubby's business. That is entirely a different thing, IT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the top leading IT solution provider.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
wow.
And
that's
he's
amazing.
serving the major banks. In fact, all the banks you name it, and
Lovely.
he's working for that.
Awesome,
Wow,
awesome.
And he's
nice.
having his pan-India presence. So we are having offices all over the India.
That's amazing.
And
And still, after migrating, also see you are so lucky
yeah.
that he still works from here for the
Yes.
same people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And IT is such a a thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see
You
it,
can
yeah,
work
it's
from
just
any
so
part of the
broad.
world.
I think that is the only way, it was
The
possible
technology,
to,
the
yeah,
technology.
technology.
Same way
yeah.
you see, we have done our shows recorded from any part of the world.
Right.
Any part of
Yes.
You
it.
know,
Yeah.
Yes.
Cindy is a witness to it from as
Mhm.
far as St. Petersburg,
Yes.
Russia,
Yes.
to Colombia and England and London and India.
Wow.
I've done lots of shows from India
The whole world's
Yeah, no.
connected
because
now.
I've got
IT connects the whole world,
whole
no
but
doubt
world.
I
about
have my
it.
winners over there, so I've got lots of people in Delhi too.
Oh, really?
I did from
Wow.
Delhi, I did from Hyderabad, I did from Pune
Oh, that's nice
and
to
Bombay
know.
and Bombay.
Wow, that is
From my
interesting.
interesting queens.
Yeah.
One day I would request you to go find out my shows,
Yeah.
and you will be quite interested to know how different shows we have done.
Yeah, I have already watched few of your shows and I'm really impressed by them. And I was asking SP last night that, how many times you have been interviewed?
Oh, several
Yeah,
times.
several.
Lots of people interviewed me, and I've given so many interviews now. So if I give my interview, people will be bored. They will,
No,
they will
no,
shut
no.
their TVs.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
think that's
It's
true.
always evolving,
true.
So you have evolved with time and you must be
Yes.
having so many interesting experience to share with
If I
your
write a biography, my own autobiography, I can produce a film on my life.
SP, you
Yeah.
must do that.
Have a
It is
lot of
very
experience.
inspiring.
It will be a very interesting film,
Yes.
believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From childhood till achieving and reaching the
Amazing.
stars.
I know.
Yeah.
And
Amazing.
seeing a good life by the grace of Guruji or God, Lord
Yeah.
Almighty.
I know.
Yes.
Go ahead, Cindy.
Do you want me to do number 6?
No, I will do number 6.
Yeah.
Pinky, you migrated to Canada and you did another, you certified in aromatherapist.
Yeah.
So give us news about that. What is the aromatherapist and how did you learn that art? Because this is a blending of essential oils
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it is quite a difficult task.
But it is very interesting.
So you
Aroma
took any
sounds amazing.
certification from here
Yeah,
in Canada?
I did settle
Oh, okay.
certification. Aromatherapy itself, it's self-explanatory. It is like healing through aroma of essential oils. So it is blending essential oil is art and science, So
Mm.
there are 3 notes: top notes, middle note, and
But you
base
must know
notes.
the percentage, how
Yeah,
much to mix
Yeah,
and
you'd have
blend.
to
Yeah.
know the
There is
real-
a specific ratio to
Yes,
blend them.
ratio's
Because
for it,
these
And,
products are used generally on the skin. Am I
they are
right?
using for the skin. They are for
Skin.
your mental
Yeah.
rest, and it energizes you. Some of the essential oils are stimulating, some are calming,
Yes.
some are therapeutic, some are aromatic. So my interest when I came to Canada and I wanted to serve the community, continuing making a difference in Canadian community also. But I learned that community is very knowledgeable here. They are very engaged and informed, and
And you
that's,
launched this product over here after coming to
after
Canada.
coming
That's
to
a very
Canada.
good thing in a year.
I
Yes,
get to know about
absolutely.
aromatherapy and did my certification and start spreading information, awareness about essential oils and their impacts.
Nice.
And through my Insta handle happyora.ca, and it is important for your holistic development.
Holistic and
Sure.
holistic
Yeah.
wellness, you can say.
Holistic
Yes.
wellness, yeah.
So, Pinky, yesterday when we were discussing about your product, especially this essential oil
Yeah.
products, so you told me that soon now you are planning to have a new packaging,
Yeah.
a more attractive packaging she's
Oh,
doing to
okay.
launch in a
Yeah.
bigger way.
Yeah.
Packaging is so important.
Packaging is really
It is
important, and
really
I found that I can do better. So I am planning.
And you get lots of packaging material and packaging ideas here in Canada.
Yeah, I am
Yes.
already into it, and it is under
Beautiful.
it is under production now, and I would be soon relaunching my brand with
Nice.
new packaging and new bottles.
And even have a nice web page, a new web page for yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
And-
have a website. I'm already selling my products
So
through my
upgrade your website and
Yeah.
put
It's all
all
part of
your, and
marketing.
online you sell, it will go like anything. Once the
Yeah.
wheel starts,
Yep.
it won't stop.
It won't stop.
And you'll be
Absolutely.
able to, you'll be have to employ a helping hand to send every day for the orders.
I know. I'm getting a good response. Trust me, I think Canada is already aware about aromatherapy. its therapeutic benefits and how these help. So I'm not finding any difficulty, selling it here
The
because
reason is that the people are literate.
people are
Yes,
literate.
People
Yeah.
are literate. People are
Yeah.
conscious of their
Yeah.
wellness.
Wellness.
They
Second,
are.
second
That
factor.
is the most
They're
important
very
thing
Plus-
he has said.
Plus, they mentally accept the products
Yes,
and understand.
Understand
That's right.
it.
If,
Yeah.
if the person is illiterate, it's very hard to
It's
make a
very
person
difficult.
understand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that makes your work
People
easier
love
to
it.
sell.
Easier.
Therapy.
Yeah.
But keep your products quality and keep on testing it, how
Yeah.
effective they are.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Espi, I want to share one experience
Go
that
ahead,
I have a
go ahead.
product here, Crampies,
Uh-huh.
which is for your period cramps
Mhm.
and relief
Oh.
from
That's a very
menstrual
chronic
pain.
problem here for
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
women. Yeah.
And it is hot selling cake here.
Yeah.
And my nephew, he's doing medical. He's preparing for medical, so
Mhm.
he has to sit for longer
nice.
hours for studies. So he used to have cramps in his calf muscles.
Oh.
So one day he took my sister's Crampies and applied
Yeah,
it
you
on his
applied it on his-
cramps, and he got instant relief.
Oh, wow.
And he got so addicted to it, he needs it every day. And beauty of essential oil is that they are natural. They do
Natural.
not have any
And
side
they don't have
effect.
side effects and all that
No.
stuff.
Yeah, they don't have any side effect.
Because we
That's
don't
amazing.
consume them. We apply.
we
apply on our
yeah.
body.
Right.
We apply, we inhale the fragrance of the essential oils, and it is
Absolutely.
very calming.
And
It's
tell
very
us about
calming.
your product which removes the dark circle under the eye.
Yeah,
Also.
I
Oh.
have under eye.
Under eye.
Yeah.
So that
We
is
all need
also a
those.
very common factor.
Yeah.
Every woman nowadays, even the younger women, they are using it
Yeah.
to protect and beautify
Yeah,
their
Absolutely.
like
Good eye.
it gives you a relief from puffy eyes,
puffy
Yeah,
eyes
dark
and
circles,
circles and dark circles
saggy
and all.
skins, and it brightens under eye skin area. So it is another hot selling product, and it's very benefiting.
So there are how many products you have got?
I have a wide
Correct.
range of
Wide
products.
range.
Wide
But
range of
currently you are
products,
producing how many? 15, 20?
I think it is 18 to 19.
18 to 19
Yeah.
for various.
Various for
applications.
stress issues, for anxiousness, for your anger issues,
Yeah.
students who find
Even
it-
anger issues also.
Anger
Yeah,
issues
Wow,
also.
wow.
And students who find it difficult to focus on studies and
Ah.
have a short span
That's
of
give mental
concentration.
peace. For
Yes.
mental
Yeah.
peace.
It is for. I have already here. It is Swapna. It helps you to sleep faster and deeper, and it
Nice.
suits
So
your
how do
mind.
you apply on your head or what you
Yeah,
do?
you apply it on your temple area
Temple
and
area.
nape of your neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
And within 15 minutes,
You go
you
to
will
sleep.
see
You
the
just
magic
sit-
of
yeah.
it.
Wow,
yeah.
wow. So there
That's
is no need to take
amazing.
all tablets and
No,
everything.
no, you don't
No.
need. That's why, my aim is to make these products accessible to
Yes.
Everyone.
everyone,
Everybody.
and
Are your prices compatible?
they are very compatible. I
Because-
have kept them compatible because I want to develop a community
Yes.
around
Community.
aromatherapy.
Mhm.
I want
Absolutely.
people to, I want to empower people to use natural wellness rather than
Yes.
going for any medication or something.
Yes.
So it
Absolutely.
actually helps, and they are tried and tested products.
Nice.
So I really want
Amazing.
to, I foresee myself having workshops on self-care and mental health.
So you go and speak over there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
even
I'm-
try to participate in some exhibitions also, where you can have your own stall and show it to
Show
the
it
people
to
and even
me.
sell also.
I am planning it around the Christmas.
Because
Yeah.
all around the year we have
Yeah.
got lots of shows and everything.
Everything,
And
yeah.
even in our Desi shows, they
Yeah.
allow vendors to display their products.
Yeah, last like a few days ago in a Karwa Chauth event,
It was there?
I was given the opportunity to produce.
You should
and
have
show.
done it. I remember.
I was waiting
she,
for
she
my
was there that day.
yeah.
Oh.
I
You had
was
seen
there.
her? She was also there.
I don't
We didn't know each other.
Yeah, we
so-
weren't introduced.
She came to me
Yeah.
on the other side of the stage.
Oh.
That day, when she
Yes.
met me, I was not near our table.
If I met you now, I would know you.
So maybe on the next event.
Next event.
They
for
do
sure.
lots of events are taking place. Take part in it, and you will be thriving very well. Now make a
Yeah.
nice brochure, a flyer,
Yeah.
and try to spread that.
And thank you so much for all
Yeah,
these,
amazing.
Go ahead.
motivation. I will be
amazing.
doing that soon.
It's amazing hearing about that. Pinky, you also have a brand registered Happy Aura.
Yeah.
What kind of products do you market or plan to market over here? And will it be available in major shops or online only? And what are these aroma products?
You have answered half the question.
She did a
So
little bit.
just tell our viewers how you plan to market them. Online, what is your immediate plan? Or you will be even appointing some dealers or retail outlets where people can go and buy.
Yeah, I am already selling them on my website happyora.ca and various social platforms with the name happyora.ca.
Have you registered your product?
I have
Please do
registered my
it.
website. Yeah, I'll be
Yes.
doing that.
Because here in Canada, registration is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately, somebody will use the same name.
Yeah.
And a
Yeah.
fictitious product will be overtaking your quality and your product.
No, my brand is already registered,
Registered,
in Canada.
yeah, okay.
It is already
So
registered
nobody
in
can
Canada.
use Happy
Your
Aura.
brand.
Happy
Right.
Aura. Yeah,
So be very, very vigilant.
I know.
Yeah.
Because the-
Because I'm
here
working
also-
really hard to make
Here
it
also
work.
Work too
in
hard,
business,
yeah, so integrity.
all are not saints.
Oh,
There are all kinds of
I
people.
know, I know.
Because
Yes.
Yeah.
God has made 5 fingers, they are not of same size.
Same thing.
That's a
Yeah.
simple example I'm giving you.
Yeah.
So be very, very alert
Yeah.
and very
Yes.
conscious about your
Yes.
product and be very protective.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
100%. You're next.
Okay, now my question to you, Pinky, is can you explain a little bit to our viewers how you blend them?
Yeah.
Blending is what? It's like a little lab you have got, and you have got bottles and all that mixing and blending and all. And then how do you test that has been mixed well, the ratio was good, everything was fine?
As I was telling you that essential oil, blending essential oil is
Hmm.
science as well as art. Each essential oil has its distinct properties. Some are stimulating, some are calming, some are therapeutic. So there is a certain ratio, like essential oil is categorized in 3 notes: top note, base note, and middle note, and each has its own percentage ratios to mix it. So I collaborate with my clients and understand their
Go
needs
11.
and issues, and then I craft essential oil blends suiting their needs.
Mhm.
So in these essential oils, we put the carrier oil also. So you need an aromatherapist.
So you get
to
all
guide
your
you.
raw material here in Canada?
No, I'm getting it from India as well,
India.
Australia.
And
Yeah.
Australia
in
also.
Australia.
Because
Yeah.
there are countries which are selling essential oils and all.
Yeah.
Because I see on what you call Amazon and all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Essential oil, lots of
them.
companies from abroad.
Yeah.
Because during COVID, I imported one small box of various flavors to mix in those hand
Yes.
Hand sanitizer?
Yes.
to make it a
yes.
little flavorful and
Just to make
pleasant.
them a little
Yeah,
bit more.
yeah.
You know, especially lavender I'd added.
I know.
Yeah,
So
and
it
you
was
know,
so-
lavender
lavender.
is so calming
Lavender
and
is a
soothing.
highly in
Love
demand, and we
lavender.
are lucky to have lavender farms over here in Canada.
Yes.
We have got ample lavender.
Yes.
If you want to visit the farm during the season, people go, and it's so beautiful you
I
cannot
know.
imagine.
I've been to lavender farms and it's so beautiful.
It's so
When they are
beautiful.
in full
beautiful.
gloom, you cannot imagine how
I
beautiful
know.
they look.
And you know, lavender has so many good properties. I mean, it is good for your skin.
I
it is
love the
good for-
flavor.
Oh.
Okay.
I use the soap,
Yeah.
I use the lotion,
Yeah.
lavender. I
Me
use
too.
the air
And
freshener,
your
lavender.
eucalyptus as well is amazing.
You know,
Oh,
yeah.
eucalyptus is
I
really
love
good, and it
eucalyptus.
helps you in your cold and flu. You
Love
know.
eucalyptus, yeah.
And even
You-
major brands in UK like Yardley and all,
Yeah.
that their highest selling product is lavender.
Lavender.
Yes.
You get my point?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
even the air fresheners, here they say lavender.
Lavender's
Lavender,
People will pick up
yeah.
lavender
Yeah.
than the fruits or anything else. Go ahead.
Yes,
We're getting
absolutely.
time is short.
Pinky, being an extrovert in your nature, which I can clearly see, what are some of your hobbies that you have, and what do you plan to achieve in the next 5 years over here? You also have an official Instagram page under what title?
Yeah.
Lots of questions.
I know. Keep reminding me if I'm missing anything.
I will. Yeah,
Go
don't be
ahead.
afraid.
I'm an extrovert and I love meeting people, and traveling is my passion.
Ah,
I have traveled so far, like in so many countries around the
Beautiful.
world, and I travel as the traveler. I don't go to the touristy destinations and just enjoying the touristy places. I want to enjoy the feel of the country.
Feel of that
Yeah.
country.
I usually go for I spend at least 3 weeks in a country to take the feel of that country, living with the localites,
That's a
cooking
good
in
time.
their kitchen.
Getting acquainted
Yeah.
to that culture.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, learning their values, it
Yes.
energizes me.
So
It's
that
Yeah.
best
amazing.
experience will be Italy.
I haven't been to Italy yet.
Just go to Italy, you
I
will fall
love
in
it.
love.
Yes.
You will fall in love.
I know it is on
I'm
my
praying
list.
every month I can again go to Italy.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Oh, no,
Okay.
it's
So
beautiful.
I'm yet to visit Italy. So
You may not return. It's so
I know, it's so
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
and the
I have
people
been
are
to so
warm.
many countries from where I did not want to,
I know.
return. So
And I did the research on the Italians, and in some books I found out Italians have got 25% Indian blood.
Oh, wow, really?
Oh,
Yeah, I was surprised
wow.
myself.
Have you been to South Korea,
I
Japan?
feel like going.
Okay.
I
I
had
have
the
been to
Yes.
South Korea, Japan,
Yes.
Vietnam, China,
that I've done a lot
Malaysia,
of Far
Maldives.
East
Yeah.
countries. I've done a lot. Even I've done Bali
Okay.
also.
Bali is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Bali is
But and I
beautiful.
missed the South Korea when we had Mrs. Universe,
Yeah.
Oh,
and we
okay.
sent our finalists to Seoul.
Oh, Seoul.
Oh,
Oh,
Seoul.
it's a
She went to Seoul.
beautiful. It's a beautiful country. I have seen the future in Korea, Japan, China, and at the same time, I have enjoyed the laid-back life of Maldives
Very
and
beautiful.
Seychelles. So every
Even
country has.
same thing with Thailand and
Oh,
Malaysia,
Thailand, Malaysia, they are
Indonesia,
beautiful.
Indonesia,
I have been to
Philippines,
Singapore.
all
East
different
Asian,
countries, different
Yes.
countries.
East Asian countries has
Go ahead quickly.
hospitality
We are
beautiful.
overshooting the time.
Yeah. So, I want to tell you that my Instagram handle name is happyaura.ca.
Happy Aura.
And you can connect with me there, and I would love
Watch
to.
in the center camera and just repeat the whole thing.
Oh.
Happyaura.ca.
Yeah, happyaura.ca. Feel free to connect
We
with
have to
me there,
we are
and
closing.
I will give the
Yes, we are 5
free
minutes
consultation
overshoot.
to all the audience of Voice of Canada.
So as the time has flown like anything, we wanted to ask you, there are 3-4 questions remaining,
Yeah.
but God willing, when we invite you next time after
Thank
your formal launch. So would you like to give a strong message, remark to Canadians and the women around the world?
Yeah, thank you, SP, once again for having me on Voice of Canada. And I surely want to give a message to all Canadians, especially the women, that be positive and embrace the change. Change is the only constant in life, and there is a lot of opportunities, growth outside your comfort zone. I know it is difficult to step out of your comfort zone, but it is really rewarding. Be positive, keep spreading smiles, be happy. And back in India, I want to tell people that ਹੱਸਦੇ ਰਹੋ, ਵਸਦੇ ਰਹੋ, ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਮਾਨੋ, and ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ 'ਚ
I
ਰੱਖੇ.
appreciate, yeah.
Happy Diwali to all of you, and good night.
With that note from our guest speaker, Pinky, Upinder Dillon, we would be signing off soon of our this week's show, Voice of Canada. Your host, Asphandiar Wadiwalla. My co-host, Cindy Young, would like to say good night, goodbye. God bless Canada. God save our King. Sat Sri Akal.
Good night, everyone.